Hello everybody, this is me, Super Money J, and welcome to an unboxing video. And today I'm going to be unboxing something that I don't really cover too much on this channel, really at all. And that is the NBA, specifically the NBA Teenymates Superstar Collector Set. Yeah, so these are little collectible NBA figures, and I wanted to get these just because this has Victor Wembanyama, who's on the San Antonio Spurs, which is my favorite sports team ever. And the second reason is also because this actually has an arrow on one of the players, and that is LeBron James over here. LeBron James does not have his number and the logo on the front of his jersey. So I do kind of want to I'm gonna take him out of the box and see if there are any other arrows on him as well. Or maybe it's just that front part, because yeah, I don't this is my very first time opening these, so I don't know if they have like a front and back to them. But yeah, but we're gonna find out for the very first time if it is also your first time watching it. But yeah, so without talking too much, let's just jump on in with the box itself. Now, I did get this from Dick's Sporting Goods, which yes, that is the name of the root of the store. You can laugh at it all you want for $13, and I honestly thought it was a good deal. It was on sale. So $13 for 13 figures. You know, the 12 NBA players, and then you also have a bonus one down here. But the original price for this is $30, which I cannot believe that is way too expensive. So yeah. Now taking a look at the box, you can see this is what the front of the box looks like. You have the names of these players all around, which I think that's pretty cool. Then you also have some artwork of the players on the side. So you have Luka Doncic, Jayson Tatum, and LeBron James. Then at the bottom, we do see included inside 12 NBA player figures, one basketball code puzzle, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna make this on video, because I kind of don't want to keep the video going for too long. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna skip that part. And then you also have one, it's this bonus figure, which just happens to be this platinum gold figure. And yeah, so you know, there's the top of the box, the bottom, the side, and yeah. And then taking a look at the back of the box, you can see the Teenymates, some information. Now you can own all of your favorite NBA superstars with the Teenymates Superstar Collector Set. Set includes 12 NBA player figures, the bonus figure, and then a 5-inch by 7-inch 35-piece puzzle, which yeah, this is what the puzzle looks like. So take a good long look at it, because yeah, I'm definitely not gonna make this on video. But yeah, you know, there's some more award. Then over here we have the players that are included. Series X, which I just said that's just what they're calling it. Then you have the exclusive Teeny Mat, and then over here some NBA stuff. Down here at the bottom, there's Party Animal, which is who made they either made it or manufactured it. So yeah. And then you have some general information over here. It's like 2024 NBA and whatnot. So I assume this came out last year as well. So yeah. So without further, let's just open them up. Now I will say there's a piece of tape on the side of here, which you do have to cut along. Now I did do this, and I did cut a piece of this tape over here off, but before making this video. So yeah, that way it'll be a lot easier for me. But yeah. So taking these out of the box. There we go. I am gonna flip it. I am gonna flip the box on the back, because I think that looks a little bit better. But here we can see the little team mats. Now, I am gonna show the puzzle bag first. There we go. And then yeah. Now I did see that now this piece right here is like a sticker, so I am gonna have to be just a little bit careful. There we go. Just because I don't want to rip this part off, so yeah, I think it's actually a pretty cool looking sticker. So yeah, I am gonna take the little bag out though. So there we go. So yeah, so here was the bag that the puzzle pieces come in. So yeah, 35 pieces, which I don't plan on putting together in this video. Maybe I don't plan to put it together at all, honestly, because I don't want to see too much of it. I do kind of wish this puzzle piece though was like an actual like plastic little board, because then that would have been cool to have these figures stand on top of them. Granted, you could do that. You could do the same when you complete the puzzle, but the puzzle is also like very fragile. It's flimsy. I would rather have something that's sturdy than I can put them on top of. But yeah, but that's pretty much it for the bag itself. Don't really care too much for that, so put that back in there for now. And yeah, stick it back up. And yeah, so without further ado, let's jump on in with the very first one being Victor Wembanyama. Because obviously this is who I pretty much started for, so yeah. Oh. Here is Victor Wembanyama from the San Antonio Spurs. And yeah, I love this figure a lot. I do see like some missed paint apps, which kind of suck though. Sadly, I think with smaller figures like these, you're going to have a ton of paint mishaps. So that sucks. But yeah, but on the back, we do actually have the name, the last name of the player, as well as the number 1 on here as well. Or the number of the player, so there you go. Victor Wembanyama is number 1. And yeah, overall, just a nice looking little figure, and I'm super happy to have him. There is a hole in the bottom though, so I don't know if this is supposed to draw on top of a pencil or whatnot. I'm definitely not on the finger though. Unlike the Mario Party, you know, uh, figure puppet. There we go. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, now I just kind of wonder what these are for. Then it's like maybe, I mean, you can't put them on top of a pencil because they won't fit. But well, they probably could fit, but you can't erase it. So yeah. But either way, that was Victor Wembanyama from the San Antonio Spurs. I am very happy with that one. You know, I'm so happy. I just, again, the Spurs are my favorite team ever, and you know, yeah, just having Victor Wembanyama in a figurine form is kind of cool. So yeah, so moving on, I guess we'll just go this way. Let's take out Nikola Jokic. There we go. Here is Nikola Jokic from the Denver Nuggets. There you can see the logo, or the Nuggets logo. He is wearing number 15 and has a sort of like a dark blue jersey. There you go. Jokic on the back, 15 as well. Has a basketball in his left arm, or left hand. And yeah, he's, you know, doing a nice little pose. And that's pretty much it for Nikola Jokic. Now moving on to over here. I don't know who this is supposed to be. Oh no, this is Anthony Edwards from the Minnesota Timberwolves. There we go. There's what the bat looks like. Edwards, number 5. Also wearing sort of a dark blue jersey, but it is dark blue. But yeah, you can see the Minnesota logo as well. And then number 5. I actually do like how they actually put details on the jerseys themselves too. They didn't have to do that. But yeah, his pose is having his left hand his left arm in the air, waving number 1, and then the basketball is in his right hand. So yeah. Moving on to, I believe it's supposed to be, yeah, okay, so this is Jalen Brunson from the New York Knicks. Come on, if I can get him out. Come on. That thing, I got it. Okay, there we go. Finally, my goodness. I'm gonna put this on the side over here just for now. Here is Jalen Brunson. You can see his hair, which I do like that detail a lot. I love how they went through that extra effort. But yeah, you can see the New York logo. He's sporting number 11. There's the bat. Brunson, 11. And yeah, he's wearing a light blue jersey with the orange coming from the numbers and the logo. Now, is this similar to the... Yeah, okay, so this is something that I kind of want to talk about just real quick. Most of these players have the similar pose, which I think that kind of sucks. I get why they did that, though, just because it saves money and whatnot, but I kind of wish they each had individual poses. There you go. So that way they would be more unique and stand out from each other, rather than just having the same pose and just being colored differently. So yeah, that sucks, but, you know, there's nothing really much you can do. But yeah, but that was Jalen Brunson from the New York Knicks. Now, moving on to Devin Booker over here. Let me see if I can get him out. There we go. Here is Devin Booker from the Phoenix Suns. And yeah, he made a trip to the NBA Finals back in 2021, in the 2021 season, but sadly lost to the Milwaukee Bucks, 2-4 or 4-2, however you want to call it. But yeah, there you can see the Phoenix Suns logo. Oh, you can't see it very well. And then what's his number? I gotta see. Is it number 1 or yeah? Okay, so it is number 1. Yep, there's the back of his name. But cool. And I do see a little bit of a paint mishaps on his arm over here. You can see like a little black paint strip going down, a black line or whatever. So yeah, but that sucks. But again, these are very small figures. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a ton of paint mishaps along the way, especially with LeBron, because LeBron's definitely gonna be coming up soon. So yeah. All right, moving over to Trae Young. Gonna get him off site. Gonna get him out of the packaging off camera. Here we can see Trae Young. He actually has a very different pose compared to everyone else in this set, which I think that's very odd. Especially since this is the only one that's doing a pose like this. Yeah, I can only assume it's a defense pose. So there we go. Atlanta Hawks. You can see the jersey right there. Atlanta, number 11. Similar to Jalen Brunson in the back. But yeah, you have Young's last name. And then 11. You also have his like poofy hair, which is kind of funny. But yeah, Trae Young from the Hawks. Pretty good. I was so hoping for him to make it to the NBA Finals back in 2021, because Trae Young and the Hawks took down the New York Knicks. They also, and I believe it was in 5 games. Then they went to go take down the Philadelphia 76ers in 7 games, and then they went on to face the Milwaukee Bucks, which they sadly lost to. And then the Bucks went on to win the NBA Finals in 2021. But yeah, I was rooting so hard for him back then. But yeah. All right, now moving on to a much more sadder one. We have Luka Doncic. Now, if you don't know, Luka Doncic was traded to the Lakers last season, aka 2024 to 2025. But for this one, he is actually in his Dallas Mavericks uniform. So yeah, one of the last few merchandise for Luka Doncic in the Mavericks jersey. So yeah, any Dallas fans watching this, you have my pity or my sorrow, I guess, if that makes any sense. But yeah, you can see the back of the jersey, Doncic, 77. And yeah, in a blockbuster trade, Luka Doncic to the Lakers for Anthony Davis and then Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks. But yeah, I mean, the Mavericks seem to have sort of rebuilt themselves up. So who knows what they'll do next season. But yeah, they can see the front of his jersey as well as his face. But yeah, a sad day for, it was a very sad day for Dallas Mavericks fans or Dallas sports fans in general. But yeah, if any Dallas fans want to keep Luka Doncic in a Dallas jersey, here you go. Here's some merchandise for y'all. So yeah, sad. It was a very sad and also just bizarre trade, honestly. But yeah, moving on to Steph and Curry from the Golden State Warriors. If I can even get them out. There we go. Here was Steph and Curry, a 4-time NBA champion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sporting number 30. And then, yeah, you can see Curry's name on the back. His hair. And then, yeah, he's also having the same pose as Nikola Jokic and Jalen Brunson. So again, you're going to see a lot of similarities to, each of these players when it comes to... Or you're going to see similarities to these figures when it comes to the poses themselves. So, yeah. But, again, very nicely well-painted, little NBA figure. And, yeah. I don't really have much to say besides Stephen Curry. Again, 4-time NBA champion. And, yeah, whatnot. So, definitely a 3-point sharpshooter, I will say. My goodness, he can make some wild and crazy 3-pointers throughout the game. So, yeah, definitely a pain in the butt to majority of these teams. All right, moving on to Jayson Tatum, who led his team. I shouldn't say led. Probably. Oh man, I cannot get him out. I really cannot get him out. This is stupid. There we go. All right, here's Jayson Tatum from the Boston Celtics, who in the 2023-2024 season, him and what is it, Jalen Brown, I believe, led the team to the NBA Finals, and they actually won it all. So yeah, there you can see his jersey, the Celtics number 0. Then on the back we can see Tatum, and also the number 0. But he is wearing full-on green jersey with the green shorts. And yeah, there's definitely a mishap on the paint job on the top of his head. But honestly, I don't really care too much for for this guy. Honestly, I don't really care for majority of these faces besides Victor and Wembanyama. So yeah. But I do hope that Jayson Tatum recovers from his torn Achilles very soon, because man, that sucked all around. I cannot imagine tearing your Achilles. So yeah, hopefully, I wish nothing but the best for these players who honestly anyone who has a torn Achilles, and hopefully they have a speedy recovery. But yeah. I'm gonna save LeBron for last, but yeah, I can clearly see there's no number on him. I am gonna look at Shai, though, real quick, from OKC Thunder, who just very recently won the NBA championship. So yep, OKC finally has an actual championship under their in their city. Not like they, and not the one that they're borrowing from the Seattle Sonics. So yeah. But yeah, there's Shai Alexander. I refuse to say his second part of the name. But yeah, number 2, there's the ball, and then there's the front of his jersey, Thunder. Number 2, and then yeah, then you also have details of his hair on the back, which I do appreciate that. I love how they actually went all the way out with the details there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, moving on to, I believe this is Ja Morant from the Memphis Grizzlies. Oh, there we go. Yep, Ja Morant. You can see his colorful hair at the top. Pretty cool. Again, I love these details. Even though these are small figures, I love the details that they put on them. They didn't have to do that. Honestly, they didn't really. But yeah, there you can see Ja Morant's face. I mean, it's not really his face. It's most of these faces aren't even 1-to-1 with the actual faces, to be honest. But yeah, there's his face, a very smart looking face, I would say. Then you can see the Grizzlies logo, number 12. And yeah, he has a similar pose to, who has a similar pose? Anthony Edwards back here. So yeah, again, you can see, similarities in poses, which sucks, but I can't really do too much about it besides complain. Yeah, but there's the back of his jersey, wearing number 12. His last name is actually on the bottom, not on the top. Oh, gosh dang it. But yeah, but there's Ja Morant for you. Pretty neat. Now, moving on to LeBron James. This is the one that I bought it not just for Victor Wembanyama, but also for LeBron James, just because I did notice that his logo, well, the Lakers logo and the number are not on the front of the jersey. And looking at the back of it, that's because his logo, the Lakers logo and the number are on the back. So yeah, so without further, let's just get him out and take a close look at him. Oh, there we go. Do that. But yeah, here is LeBron James with no number on the front and the logo. So yeah, it's very weird, because I was not expecting to see something like this at all. So yeah, you can see in the back we have James number 23, but then we also have Lakers 23. So yeah, so again, very, very odd for something like this to happen in the manufacturing process. I don't know how this happened, but it's honestly pretty funny. And from the looks of it, I haven't seen something like this, honestly, on the internet. It probably does happen, because honestly, this is more than likely not the first time this has happened. So yeah, I do kind of wish I would see more photos of stuff like this on the internet, just because I think it's so funny. But yeah, LeBron James from the Lakers, 3-time no wait, 4-time champion. Excuse me, I forgot. I'm so used to only seeing the my the I'm so used to seeing the two from Miami and then the one from Cleveland. I keep forgetting about the Lakers one, but yeah, just honestly I keep forgetting that he's on the Lakers. Just the stupid missing number. But yeah, but again, there's LeBron James with the huge arrow on the back of his jersey. But yeah, definitely I'm definitely gonna keep this one, and again I'm super happy to have bought this tie just because again it's so cool. All right, and then the last one that we have here is um the the platinum gold one. So let's just take this out, and yeah, now here you can see the platinum gold and Teenymates. There we go. You can see that on the front of the jersey we have TM, and then he's also painted silver and gold. But yeah, overall, I mean, well, I guess this is also platinum, but you can call it whatever you want. But yeah, nice looking little teeny mate. Something that they didn't have to add in, but it's cool either way. And yeah, and honestly, that's pretty much it for all of these players. Again, I'm super happy to have these in my hands. Especially Victor Wembanyama and especially LeBron James. So yeah, but but I mean, either way, these are just very awesome little figures, and I'm happy to have gotten them at a huge discount too. But yeah, but that's it for me. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Do you love these figures? Do you hate them? Are you an NBA fan, or are you not an NBA fan? Do you have any of these teammates yourself? And if so, what do you think of them? And yeah, because I will say, these are blind bags that that these figures come in, but you're also able to get like little special like bot sets and whatnot that actually have specific players on them. So I really do appreciate that because good lord, I don't want to have to spend so much money on blind bots just to get Victor Wembanyama. So yeah, but that's it for me. I'm done rambling. This is Super Monica Jayson. I will see you all in the next video.